Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Germán Marquez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's downstairs. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But he sure makes the transition look easy.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
1 out, base is empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a bouncer towards third. McMahon fires over to first, and they get Adames for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Pitch misses, and the count's full.
And I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Giants off to a good start. It's a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The pitch.
2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Fouled off. He was late. Foul. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Around third. He'll score. We're tied at 1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Michael Toglia. Outside low. And it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-2. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. That misses. Ball one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through that hard. It makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So bases loaded with one away. Jones getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That's outside.
That's out.
Ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
McMahon on third. Tovar over at second. Bryant over at first with one away. And a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. That one inside,
that's inside,
and that's ball one. Tied up here in the early going. And that one clips the corner.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That misses,
balls,
and
1
it's
strike.
2-1.
Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Marquez back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hilliard makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos, an all-star a season ago, batting sixth in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Oh, nope. He doesn't get the call. And that is ball one.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Out. Nicely done for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting.
Gets it to first, third out. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
The 2-1. That one missed. Out. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jacob Stallings now.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Going one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Hilliard leads off first with one away. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And that's ball one. Hit on the ground might be two. To Adames, that's
Out.
one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Oh, that got away from him.
He got hit.
And
First
he's going to
pitch.
reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit.
Number 58.
Misses
Ball, that's
outside. Ball one. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
Ball in.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Lee in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And there's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe.
Count's full.
In the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line. Jones makes the grab for the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Willie Adames stands in. Grounded out his first time up. That one almost got him. Here's the pitch to Adames. Now fly ball to right center. Doyle flying after this one. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that's the third out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. RBI single his last time up. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Michael Tolia now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and the count's full. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Here's Bryant now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Two outs. And a
2
ball
balls,
evens the
2
count.
strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman. And that's a strike.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So here's Wade now. Flied to right his first time. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball. Tovar whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. And that one misses up and in. 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first. Got him. Nice play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And now Tyro Estrada in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. That misses. And it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Rips one to right. Yastrzemski makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. He reached out a walk his first time.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke
Ball
it.
1.
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls.
Well, this
no
is
strike.
a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That's ball 3.
Jacob Stallings in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Next for Colorado, Jacob Stallings. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And that drops in for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Jones at third with 2 away. Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Now this is in the air down the line. Yastrzemski on the move towards foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Patrick Bailey. Marquez back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one moves his feet. Fouls one off, 2-2. Just missed. So Yaz is struck out. Two down, base is empty. Grant McCray will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And And that one
Oh,
is
that's it.
inside ball one.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And delivers
out.
outside. Two down, nobody on. Just
That's ball
missed.
three. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground,
Foul.
right side. And foul ball. That one ripped. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Three and two now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Doyle, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
All these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their
No
plate.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's one away. There's Ryan McMahon now. He's 2 for 2. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Rockies trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. Now 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time. Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Michael Tolia getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Tovar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a strike on the outside edge. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time. He scores. And it's a one-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. And another big at-bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now, 1 for 2. And fouled off. Outside. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez up and throwing. Kelly also getting ready. And a count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Bryant out of the play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Rocks with a run-scoring double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Justin Lawrence.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. And it's off the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man, of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that is out of play. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So up next, Willie Adames. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a
Ball
ball.
two.
Tried the sweeper. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game,
balls, one
it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that's
Ball, that
outside.
pitch is out.
And that's ball 3. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Jones up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval warming up as well. Popped up. Chapman moving under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul ball there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is fouled back.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Well, 1-run game digging in. Lamont Wade Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just off the inside edge. That one to first. Tolia takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
And now the DH, Elliot Ramos, has grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
2-1.
Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
2-1 now. Swinging a foul out of play. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That's down and in. A slider missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now it's even up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In there at the knees. Line drive and foul ball. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Breaking ball misses down and away. And they'll do it again. Center field. Doyle under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No outs, runner at first. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. That's a slider for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And
Ball
ball one. And that's
That's ball
downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Chopped left side.
That ball's
And
foul.
that's foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Headed down the line. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. One away. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fought off foul. Stallings over at first with one away. And fouled off.
Ball, that's
Outside.
outside.
1-2 to count. Hard hit, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
1-1.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
So the tying run at second, and that one lifted in the air center field, makes the grab. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Rogers won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Camilo Doval gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
At the plate, Michael Tolia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
That one catches the zone. Strike one. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming around third is Stallings. And he can't come up with it.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant, 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next pitch is outside. Two on, 2 outs. That one outside. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires.
3 balls,
inside.
1 strike.
And now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Nolan Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Peralta.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 41.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Brett Wisely.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one missing inside. Next offering upstairs. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Halverson getting loose as well. That one misses. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And now 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants. Herrera Encarnacion. Big spot for him here. And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing. He went, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Peralta, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 down, nobody on. That just misses. And a count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next offering way upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. That one lifted to left. Jones. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Brett Wisely. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Herrera Encarnacion. He'll be out in left field.
Number 59.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Doval back to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
And that's in for a strike. That's down and in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Thairo Estrada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No outs. Runner at first. Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they lead it. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Camilo Doval gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Randy Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sam Hilliard, the next to hit. That's in there. Strike one. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
The other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And the batter now, Jacob Stallings.
Nope. Ball
First
one.
pitch misses. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one out to right. Wisely squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Oh, he's safe.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you
0-1's
do?
the count.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Hilliard stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that one is downstairs at 1-1. Foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tyler Kinley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. First pitch just misses. On its way to the corner, Tovar sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
One out, runner at second. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second. Back within one. It's 5-4.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
One down. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Backed off the plate that time.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
In the air, left side. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. Late swing fouled off. The next
the ball.
offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. One strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.